Audio shrink in the house. Born and raised here, born in 1969. And for me, this may be the coldest day that I think I've ever experienced or ever had. It hit minus 15. And, for all you that live in Saskatchewan and Edmonton, well, I have a couple friends that when they come here, you can see the ocean there, right? There's the Lions. There's the Grouse Mountain. You can see the cut there. That's the beginner run for the mountain. Mount Seymour's over there, and then Cypress is behind the cranes. So, as I say, when my friends come here, they relating to their temperatures, the minus 35s, we could be at minus 10, even less, and they feel colder, and that's due to the dampness. But anyways, it's a stunning day. My body's really sore today because of the first workout, weight training that I usually kick in the winter here. And I got too much time on my hands. But anyways, today we're going to get into talking about the open baffles again because, people keep asking about them, right? So, as I said, don't mind the feet. Yeah, so there's that stunning finish it's just not offered anymore for some reason. He stopped off. They don't even offer it. The new owners of Spatial and the Caledon is not going to be offered in this beautiful finish. It's not glossy at all. It's more of a flat kind of. Right now, there's a halogen pointing at it to try to give you guys a more clearer picture. But So he started the M3 platform quite some time ago. They were different in the fact that they had a basically tripod design, being that there was a big, like a tripod, like a stand going down the middle of the back of the speaker. And if you go back on Ron at New Record Day, it was his opinion that kind of planted the seed about the small room scenario, right? With such a large speaker and large drivers. So it got me going, right? And I just kind of watched the M3 line as it evolved. And the next one that came out was more sleeker. They removed the tripod at the back, and that was the M3 Turbo, right? And then he offered an upgrade on the Turbo to the Turbo S. And now these look identical to this speaker, basically. And guys, I'm telling you, I'm usually a guy that doesn't want my grills on, but these are basically not removable. You'd have to do a whole bunch to remove these because they're attached to the actual driver behind the baffle. Just the nice cloth. But man, look at the aesthetic. Less is more, right? That's just my opinion. My whole setup is less is more, and it always has been. The components that I choose have a similar aesthetic. Like the Bel Canto is kind of an industrial. You can see them down there. It's kind of that industrial, elegant design, right? So the thing special, these were the Triode Masters. So that's when I wanted to make my move because I had a connection here in Burnaby that owned a pair, right? And I was able to go over there. He had a larger room, get a look at them, see what they look like, and then listen to them, right? And he had a lot bigger space. And to me, I'm very, very fussy when it comes to low end extension, not meaning subterranean levels, but the punch. When the punch is there, I need to feel that in the listening chair. I need it to extend to me, especially for my rock and when I listen to metal and just all genres, to be honest, right? So for me, they weren't quite getting there. But what I had to do is, envision my space, right? Because this is a big commitment to buy something this large and bring in these huge fridge boxes and for them to not be right and just have that horrific buyer's remorse, right? So I pulled the trigger, guys. And when I got them here, man, I put some Tracy Chapman on and I knew it hit me right in the heart right away. And I also had a friend over that just used the word fantastic, and we all know how rewarding that is when we know we've got something that not only sounds amazing but touches us emotionally. So that's what happened with the triodes. So let's get deeper into what they do and why I chose them. I don't know whose room is ideal because no one's is. Some people have to do major treatment in their rooms to get it even to sound even close to right. Well, I got none. And I'm just trying to say, I've had lots of people over here, and there's just absolutely zero echo in the room. Whatever the sound of the iPhone is producing is not near the depiction of what it sounds like listening to my system in the room. There's no echo, there's no reverb, there's nothing. And so let's just get into where they're placed. Obviously, there's hardly any to the sidewalls, and you got a door open on the left. I don't even hear any effect. Like, it's only about a hand distance. Maybe a foot to the sidewall, and then a fair amount, over 2 feet behind. But let's get into what these do. The reason why they're called the triodes is they were built in an efficient way, meaning the drivers it's a 12 ohm design, right? That makes it even easier to drive than the 8. And what I need people to realize is that you cannot go by efficiency as to what amplifier will work really well with the speaker. Because I have had all kinds, from super low wattage to massive power with these. And there's pretty big power going into them right now. And I've never heard them sound this good. This is 180 watts per channel with the Kanto. I was using the Live Magnetic before. They're both just superb. And the Bell Canto just does more at the same reference level. So it's got a concentric design basically, and dipole, meaning the tweeter goes right through the middle. So it extends out this way, but it also comes to the back. Now, as you can see, there's the bass driver. There's no funny looking contraption on the end of that, but there is here. And that's a compression driver with a tweeter, right? So it's a dipole design, meaning it's firing out the back as well, giving a very open sound. And then you got your Dueland wire, which I just love. I have those in my interconnects in the other room there. Dueland wire, that was part of the upgrade, the clarity caps. And then they always offered these beautiful WBTs that are my favorite. They're also on the Bell Canto. Please don't chime in with saying those are a ripoff and there's better one, all this crap. Anyway, so basically ever since I bought these speakers, I know how dangerous it is to think, okay, I'm going to upgrade. Well, I don't even use that word anymore. And I stopped a long time ago because I know that more money does shit. It does nothing if you made the wrong choice, because it's all to do with the signature and how that's going to work with your system, the signature that the new component is going to provide. So that's why I've never changed them, because they just sound right and they feel right to me in the heart. So, I even recommended a pair to one of my followers, Fuck'em Studios. I love that name. Of course, it's not spelt that way, or it'd probably not be allowed on YouTube. But I told him, hey, man, there's a pair in your neck of the woods used. And I recommended that he got them, and he did. And he's actually come back and reported on how happy he is. So, when I'm able to recommend things and people are happy, that means the world to me, because I would not want to steer people in the wrong direction. So, these open baffles, they do everything right in my room. I can only sit around 6 feet away, guys, in a triangle here. It's just all I can do. And I'm getting full range sound down to 32 hertz. The bass is lightning fast, like absolutely lightning quick. Like, it's shocking how good. The imaging is spooky. It's like a frickin' stand mount, okay? So to me, the value that these speakers offer is basically unreproachable. It's not for what you are able to get. You can place them easily in the room. You're getting low end down to 32 hertz. It's done in a lightning quick way. The imaging is spooky. Mid-range is beautiful. I mean, these are coming up for like $2,000 US, 2,500 US, in around there. So anyway, if unless your room is cavernously huge, you can't go wrong with the open bath, especially by Clayton Shaw. So that's what all I got to say. I mean, there's a reason why they've been here for as long as they have, and that they're not going anywhere, and they won't. I just love everything about them, guys. So there you go, the Spatial Audio M3 TM Triode Master. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Keeps me motivated. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.